So you decided you want to make your own brake lines in your drift car or race car. Let me show you how. Whether you're redoing the full braking system like I did here, you're installing a hydro handbrake, or you just want to be cooler than all your friends, you can redo all your brake lines in hardline. It's not actually that hard. So to do that, we're going to need a double flare toolkit. Looks something like this. Comes with one of these and a couple different sizes of these. You're also going to need a line cutter or thumb cutter and some line. This is fancy stainless steel line because I like the shiny stuff, but you can get copper line, you can get regular steel line, whatever works for you and your budget. And then of course, you'll need the correct fittings. Once you have all your supplies, step one, grab your fitting. This is step one because I can't tell you how many times I forgot this. We're going to slide the fitting on this way because remember, it's going to thread into whatever it's going into this way. Grab this part of the tool and we're going to clamp the line into whatever it fits. See, there's sizes here, so we're using 3/16 line, the smallest one. Now as far as the depth goes, you're going to grab this little die or punch, whatever it's called, set it on here, and you want that much showing. So right there, clamp these down. When you clamp these down, you want them really tight because you're going to be putting a lot of pressure on this part of the line and it can actually get pushed through this thing if these aren't tight enough. So with our line clamped in this nice and tight, we're going to grab that little die, place it in the line, making sure it sits nice and flat. And then we'll grab our flaring tool, slide this over, and tighten it down. And you'll go until that die sits flush. Remove the die. And now remember, this is a double flare. So the second part is going to be the clamping tool just straight on the line, and then tighten it down. You can take it all back apart. If at the end of it all, your flare looks like that, you can see how it's offset to one side. That's no good. So we're gonna have to cut this off and restart because if we get our fitting up there, you can see it doesn't quite sit flush. There's a good lesson on how not to do it. Now the steps I did are all correct, but I didn't have everything lined up perfectly straight. I was too busy looking at the camera and making sure that shot was framed. When I tightened it down, it kind of got kicked off to the side. And I thought, man, maybe it'll be okay. It's not. It doesn't seem like much, but probably wouldn't seal correctly and would cause a leak. So there's what not to do. Scrap everything I said. I just tried to use this tool to finish up the last brake line I've been redoing for the hydro handbrake system, and it gave me the same problem. I redid it, took my time, verified that everything was correct, and instead of pushing it off to one side, it pushed the brake line completely through this tool, ultimately doing nothing. Looked a little bit deeper and found the knurling in here that holds the line in place pretty much gone. Now, I've had this tool for a few years. I've redone the brake lines on this car more than once and used this silly little tool. So maybe it's wear and tear, but this was also a cheap Amazon one. So if you plan on using it a lot, I would say get a high quality one. If you're gonna use it for one or two jobs, this little cheapie would probably work. I'm gonna have to order another one and figure out a solution pretty quick because that brake line needs to be done like yesterday. So I'm gonna figure that out and I'll see you tomorrow.